coming this morning. It's an exciting day because it marks the beginning of an effort that we believe offers tremendous opportunity to the city of Rochester, Olmsted County, and the entire southeast Minnesota region. An initiative that we hope will bring high-speed passenger rail service to southeast Minnesota. I want to introduce a couple of my colleagues here. Danny Hanson, our council president over here. Marcia Marcoux, who is really, from the city side, is one of our leaders in rail and transportation in general. She's on a number of committees, both statewide, locally, and nationally. We couldn't be without her doing the job that she does. And also I see, where'd he go? Bob Nowicki's over here, one of our other council members as well. So good to have them here. We are proud to announce the launch of the Southeast Minnesota Rail Alliance, an initiative designed to foster the continued growth of this community and region by making sure Rochester is part of a 21st century transportation system. And all of this has come together at a time when there is growing interest in federal and regional level in developing high-speed passenger rail service between Chicago and the Twin Cities. And I get a rail magazine monthly, and this last one, inside the front cover, it says the climate is right for trains. So I think it is not something that we've just dreamed up here. Also, 8 to 9 years ago, I was on the Planning and Zoning Commission here, and I was at a Midwest regional meeting up in Duluth where they were talking about the rail between Chicago and Twin Cities, and I remember telling them then, I don't see how you could do that without coming through Rochester at that time. Also, my first year as mayor 6 years ago at the U.S. Conference of Mayors, I sat in on a meeting on transportation, and again that subject was talked about, and then the mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, Mike Guido, we talked about this again, that it would make sense for a rail from Chicago to the Twin Cities to come through Rochester. And certainly a few years back, 4 or 5 years ago, former congressman from Michigan talked about the hydrogen superhighway. That was another initiative that was a possibility. And in the past, I've also talked with folks from the Twin Cities, both cities, and they've talked about the possibility of connecting Rochester. So there's a lot of things that have happened. Incorporating interregional passenger rail into our nation's infrastructure is no small undertaking, but it represents the kind of forward-thinking vision that can move our nation forward in the same way the architects of the interstate highway system did 60 years ago. It is that type of innovative thinking on which Rochester was founded, and we have a long tradition of leading visionary concepts into reality. With the Chicago to Minneapolis-St. Paul high-speed passenger rail service already under consideration, establishing a route through Rochester is the best corridor option between these two major metropolitan areas. Rochester, of course, is a recognized regional hub of southeastern Minnesota and is home to IBM, Mayo Clinic, and several other major employers. It is important to capitalize on the opportunities to enhance the economic standing of the region into the future. Securing a high-speed rail connection for Rochester will contribute to that goal. It is important to remember that siting a high-speed rail line is a multi-generational decision, and therefore one that needs to consider the factors that will support its long-term success. A Rochester route is the best route to connect the Twin Cities to Chicago due to the potential passenger load and larger economy of this region. We're excited about this opportunity, and it certainly is one that goes beyond the borders of this city. So with that, I'll hand it over to Olmsted County Commissioner Ken Brown. Ken?